We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys.
Joshua Hardy to kick off.
A Thanksgiving tradition continues as the teams are lined up and off we go here in Dallas. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Looking to throw right away. His first pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Okay, ready?
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready? Go! 70 Lions! Ready, ready?
Blue running to the right. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Dropping back to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go! Cowboy 80!
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. He is going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
First down, Eagles.
Hurts on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Philadelphia.
So first down from the 41.
Good. Set.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
And they send him out of bounds right as he was coming up to that marker, Brock. It's going to be second down.
This was certainly a call mixed into the game plan this early to try and start the guessing game defensively. Just another wrinkle for that group to deal with.
It's a design look for Hurts. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
Boys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mac McWilliams. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Great. Set.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Hurts. Completed to his running back. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short. We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Barkley trying this up the gut. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
14. Cowboys nothing. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, Shaq.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's on target to Williams. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Now run the toss to Blue. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Back now, pressure coming. This one to Williams out left side. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On the move, headed right. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Here's Braden Arvison for the point after. extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. Making some progress here. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now they send their back in motion right. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He has room past the 25. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Give him 24 on that.
4-yard gain on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
Great.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Cowboys 7. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. And screen here to Blue. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. They manage 22. The rip and a first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. So that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They'll start the drive with Blue. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They're going to try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Okay, ready?
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
79 Broncos. Cowboy 80. Check up.
He's going to throw it. Chased out to his right. Taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Running back motions right. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Like the team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. He still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Given 24 yards on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts setting up to throw. Finds Barkley underneath. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Play action. Hurts has it. Hits him on the out route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
And again, here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. We have 9 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First down, Philadelphia.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Great.
From the red zone on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. Taken off with it again. Now he's hit. Hurts fumbles. And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles picked up the fumble and ran it home. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
Cowboys 7. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The kick team out there for the Eagles. And this one is sent away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun here. Look at that power, deep left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
70 range.
Looking to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, That's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Great.
He's back to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now they face second down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's down to almost... Oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Narveson has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
So that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Hurts now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Motioning left is their running back. First and 10. Here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hurts yet again. Escapes out, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Hey, thumbs up, alert.
Putting a receiver in motion. On third down, it's Hurts. He brings it in. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Here's a designed run. Hurts. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
Cowboys 7. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check smash. Cowboy 80. Let's go. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Taken down by Nakobe Dean. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
18 Cardinals, 79 Broncos.
Trying to get it on the keeper. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He put everything brought in inside the 20. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It's Cowboys football as we're just really counting down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. A 3rd down run with Blue. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Give him around 3, but a very big distance to address here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
7 Pirates. Let's go now. Go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Hurts on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Great. Set. Delta.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Let's get it out wide, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down throwing for Hurts. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Complete out to the right side. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Connects on the crosser. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. On the give, it's Blue. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 26-yard
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this third and long.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Trying to push deep downfield. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And this is touchdown right at the 35.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Well, they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Cut down the left side by his running back. Oh, baby. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Motion man left is Brown. They're going to pass it here. Dump off caught by his back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Number 26,
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles continue piling it on here in the fourth. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Andrew Makuba makes the play.
Okay, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Design keeper here for Hurts. So the Eagles will fly out of here with the road win.